So I wanted to do some basic tools and just kind of go over them essentially. So with Premiere Pro. So Premiere Pro is, you just click on it, obviously, and the school provides you with Premiere Pro. It's an excellent video editing device. And then it's new project. And let's call this, something like film sound project edit 1. You'll have, we'll worry about why you would name it that later, but that sounds like an okay name. And of course, put it in your AMD 308 file. And this is what you're saving here is a Premiere file, not a MP4 yet or a movie yet. That's for later. So the window that you want, say if it shows up like this, the window that you want is editing. So here it is, right here, editing. And editing has all that you need to edit, essentially. And when you want to add some effects, you just simply go over to effects here, and then you'll have some audio or video effects that you can add, or video transitions that you can add. But in general, you want to be in editing. So, import media. And this is the import media area down here. And you can move the window around. Let's move it around a little bit. Oh, this is the tool area, which is important. And even before I start, I want to click on. Okay. Let's import the media, and you can double click here. And I have set up this little raw archive video, and I've started kind of organizing it. And remember, I wanted to do meditation. I was going to learn yoga, and then I'm going to learn musical instruments, and then a few ones. So I just want to get started on this. So let's import these 6 sections in, and now I can play with these. And back, like, you don't need anything like, I don't want this one, sorry. Yeah, no, that's fine. All right. You don't need the narration yet. You don't need, you don't need the sound part yet. We can work on that separately. But it is good to take notes about the sound stuff because I think I want to do a narration at the beginning that says something like, narration beginning. I am going crazy. This COVID is driving me crazy. So that's your narration, I say something like, I need to find some hobbies or new skills to learn. And I'm just writing this down as a reminder that I do want my own narration to explain, and give it like a narration. So I know I'm jumping around a lot, but this is the thing is, it's like as I've gone and grabbed stuff from Prelinger archive, it's kind of helped form the story a little bit more. I didn't, like, for instance, I didn't know that I wanted to learn a musical instrument until I came across this really funny little weird hippie dude who was playing flute next to the water. So I'm doing this a lot more organically and a little less organized, but you can do it more organized. So anyhow, so I labeled them out to kind of how I want the sequence to be. And I have an idea, and I drag this here. So I want to start with this one. This one has no sound. And you may, but maybe I do dialogue along with my phone. Maybe I say, maybe that dialogue that I started with, you do on your recorder. And you say something like, COVID is driving me crazy. I really need to come up with some sort of hobby or skill or something. Maybe I'll try meditation. Maybe meditation, yoga, maybe some sort of spiritual path. And then stop it. You stop the dialogue. That was 30 seconds. So I just feel like I got 30 seconds, but I like this. So I am going to, I think 3 minutes of talking about meditation and having this, is enough for now. Remember, there's always the original file over here. But now I want to cut this. So before I cut this, let's make sure that these two linked and snap in timeline are selected. And then cut that. You select it by double clicking it. And then use the razor tool. So selection tool, razor tool, hand tool, type tool are the main tools that you'll be using right now. So I want to just cut that for now. And I think 3 minutes is enough to have the yoga, the meditation dialogue. So I'm going to cut that out. But it kind of starts kind of abruptly, or it just pops in there. So I want to, so you want a transition. You want a transition, or how about this? Let's bring in number 2. Wow, this is a long one. So sorry, we're just gonna, and this, it might not be rendered because it's so long, but I'm just going to I like this part. So I'm going to cut out the front of it and just have a little bit of this for the yoga. And you can just edit, you can delete, and I'll delete it out. So I've trimmed that down, and I just want, again, maybe it's just 3 minutes for now. Or just this. This is good enough. So for now, I'm just going to, and this is rough cuts. This is just rough edits. You can come back later when you have the dialogue and the music, and you can add that later. While all along, essentially, so you got this going into that. That's pretty cool. All right, and they're like, oh, I think. What if you cut it too much? You can always drag it out a little bit more. So there you go. So I like that. I like this so far. And the size is different. We'll worry about that later. When you do your video, you don't have to worry about if one size is smaller than the other, because you'll be bringing in. But I can show you how to adjust sizes in another tutorial. But for now, I want to do a video transition between these two because it's too, it's too much. I mean, it's too abrupt. So I go over to, I clicked effects on here, did video transition, and I want to do a cross dissolve, and you drag it in here and you do it like that. And you can do that with sound as well. You can do a audio transition, and you can do a cross, like a crossed fade. Let's see. Yeah, I think the thing is you want this, and you go, and this allows. So, and then I also like to make sure at the beginning it kind of video transition, dissolve, edited dissolve, and I put that in there. It does show up. Let me spread it out a little bit. Oh, one thing that you should know is how to spread it out. You use this little thing down here to make it wider or shorter. So these two little things right here make it spread it out, and so, and then okay, I kind of like, let's see. Remember that we cut out the sound of the other one.
Want to feel the sensation of tissues lengthening.
Yeah, maybe we'll want to keep that video. And then I wanted to, just for now, dip this to black, so it kind of